Hi, let's go over the entity overview on Transparent Utah. You can click the Entity menu and then click Entity Overview, or you can scroll down to the Entity Overview on the homepage. On this page, it allows you to select from any given entity in our database. Let's do Beaver City. Then click Submit. The database is going to pull from three data sets. The first is the total revenue and expense, and then the deficit or surplus for every single year we have data. Here we can see years where Beaver has ran a deficit versus a surplus. A deficit is a red color and a surplus is a black color. You can also see the tabular data associated with this chart to the right-hand side. If you wanted to download either of these, you can click Download Chart or Copy or CSV to get this information on your computer. You can also drill down a further level. For example, let's look at expenses at Beaver City. In this case, we have a bar chart for every year and various funds that Beaver City had in their general ledger. Let's stack the bars to make this a little easier to read. We can now see little trends that started happening between funds. For example, in 2017, it's pretty clear that the airport improvement was bigger than in other years. You can scroll down and see the data corresponding to this chart as well. If you wanted to, you could also do a line chart and see how this information trended as a line, or you can do a pie chart. And this includes all years to see their general spending. For instance, you can see the general fund and the electric fund are both pretty big for Beaver City across all years. You can also do this same kind of analysis at the organization level. For example, which organizations in Beaver City are spending the most? Depending on the entity, they may have certain definitions that don't make sense. For example, expenditures is a high-level definition, so it's not very clear which organization this is under for this city. You can also do it by categories as well. Let's scroll back up and check the revenues. Once again, we can see which funds have high revenue. So once again, corresponding, we can see the airport one had a little bit more revenue this year. So that's good that those match up. We can scroll down to the organization, and for the organization level 1 on revenue, Beaver City just has it as its own name. They don't say what the payer is or go into further detail. As far as category goes, let's stack the bars. You can see what kind of category this revenue is. So we can see this one was other, which I assume is for the airport. You can see tax revenue, intergovernmental revenue, contributions and transfers, charges for services, etc. for every year. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let us know if you have any questions on how to use this tool. We'd be happy to answer them. Thank you.